So I wanted to show y'all guys how I made this clip that I posted yesterday, a little bit of my process, and if you have any feedback for me, definitely would appreciate you adding that in the comments. So basically I separated out the videos first, and then I took which ones that I really liked and created a scene with it. So this one, and I went ahead and used the keyboard shortcut Option and drag. I created a new sequence, and then I just loaded it up in there. So now I have, perfect. Well, let's add this close up. I like that little evil smile. So again, just Option drag. I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up any of the other videos so I could possibly use them again if needed. Alright. So now I got this in here. So then I believe is right about here, so I'm just going to mark an endpoint and test that out. There we go. So that was perfect. And then I did use the shortcut keys, so which I'm definitely learning still. But W, tail edit. So that just cut out everything from the end of my video. So that was perfect. I wanted it to flash to his face. So that was the first edit. And then right about here, we're going to make a cut. I'm not quite sure the keyboard shortcut to this one yet, but V goes back to your regular hand tool. And we just made a cut edit here. From here, went ahead and added in some effects. So going inside of the effect panel, and I just kind of started taking a look at different effects that I can use and try them out. The motion one I ended up really liking with, to kind of give some impact to when it's, for his feet. Earthquake impact. There we go. Okay, so now we got the earthquake impact in there. Right there. What we need a transition. So doing a pull action right there. And you know what? I think it needs one more right here. So we're going to go ahead and cut this as well. And there probably is a better way to edit this than doing this, but this is what I have learned so far. Okay, so it pulls twice. I think that looks pretty good. Alrighty, does that. Alright, we need a... Pops really fast, but I kind of like that. But there needs to be some transitioning at the end here. So let's add a transition at the end. There we go. So we added a power impact. Kind of gives it that little like a TV turning off effect. The next thing that I did was I removed the sound. let's put our own sound in here. So I just locked the track of the main one so we can go ahead and delete the sound. So then we can just, you know, add our own. And from here I just looked up some royalty-free soundtracks and added one. Eventually I'll find a better website to get some better sounding tracks, but for now let me show you what I used. Okay, so this is the one that I used. And I didn't add any transitioning here from the music since it already starts out really slow. And right there is when we started the transition to get out. And this is just a fade. This is just an audio fade to make it sound better when ending, which we need to adjust slightly here because it's a little too long. Alrighty, I'm going to play it through. There we go. And there you have it. That's how I